Hi everybody, it's Claire here from My Creative Spirit with a top tip for you. I get lots and lots of inquiries about the doodads that I add to the bottom of my ribbons, and lots of asks on where I buy them from. And actually they're not bought, they are handmade, and they tidy up these ribbon ends that stick all over the place and fray. So let me show you what I mean by a doodad, and then I'll show you how to make them. So on this project we've got one on the ribbon end here, and then if I pull this up, I've got caught. We have got them on the ends of the ribbons here, and they are just little card circles with a little bit of glossy accents or nouveau drops on them, and they make the ribbon, rather than just hanging around in any direction, they make it hang really nicely. So you can use them on any of your projects that have ribbon on in any size, and this is how you make them. So once you've got your ribbons to the right length, when you've finished your project, have a look through your punch collection and see what you've got. Now I like to use narrow ribbon, so I take a 1/2 inch punch and a 3/8 of an inch punch on these 6mm ribbons, and punch out black circles. I work in black, but it could be any colour. So you want to start with 2 circles and some glue that comes out of its bottle. This is not going to come out. Oh, here we go. And just put a little glue on one circle. Take a second circle, rub it over the top. That spreads the glue, and then take your ribbon end and sandwich those 2 circles over the ribbon end. Press it really firmly together so that they stick, and then on either side take the smaller punch if you want to add a decorative paper piece to your doodad. And then I do like to use a distress pen and just go around the edge of the paper just to get rid of the white core before sticking it into the centre of the first circle. And you do that on both sides. So just a little bit of glue. Whoops, and flip over. I know lots of people follow my videos and try and spot where the doodads are and whether they're different, whether I've come up with a new concept for a new size. But you could do this with gems, you could do it with buttons, you could do it with anything, but it tidies up your project. So once you've done that, you want to take a little glossy accents. So you do need to be able to put your project to one side to dry. So you take a little glossy accents and you create a blob on the top. Leave that to dry and then turn it over and do the same on the other side. And it really does make a difference to your projects. They just look finished. So that's the mini doodad. I'm just going to, we have to make sure it doesn't flip over like mine did. Let's pop that behind me. And the larger doodads, different ways of doing it. You can either take whole circles. This is a 1 inch circle on just under a 1 inch ribbon. And these are, I use them for pulls in the projects. So you squidge your 2 circles together out of your card or cardstock. You want a straight end on your ribbon. Sandwich them together. And then take your paper piece to go on the top. So I've already inked the edge of this one. I'm just going to pop a little bit of glue on that. And stick it in the centre. Flip over and do the same on the other side. And it's a great way of coordinating all of your ribbon ends, using up leftover papers, and it just gives a finished look to your project. So that's a full circle, or you could cut your circles in half and put a half circle on the end. I'm just going to squidge these together, stick them over the end. You can see my ribbon's a bit too small for the width of the circle, but for the 1/2 inch ones, and it doesn't want to sit flat. But just to give you an idea. And then that ribbon will never fray. And I've got some finished ones here, 1/2 inch ones. So these ones are covered in black Nuvo drops. And again, it just gives them some weight, so they hang properly and they stay beautifully draped when you tie your project in a bow. And then the other way I've used them in this new project, which hasn't come out yet, is on the button and thread ties. So on the end of the thread, and again, I've used that 1/2 inch black circle, 3/8 paper circle, and glossy accents on the top. So I hope that's inspired you to get tidying up your ribbon ends, adding doodads, and creating gorgeous projects. Thanks very much for watching. Have a great day, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to be kept up to date with new videos as they come out.